Hey guys, welcome back to the verse of the week. Today we're going to be in Romans 8 and verse 18. And the question that I want to ask you is, you ever feel like you're kind of in the midst of chaos and you're in the midst of things going on in your life that just seems like it's just pressing you down? Whether it's circumstances or whether it's people, or whether it's just emotions, fears, I don't know, you name it. Those are the things that it just seems like they just keep pressing us down. They keep, like we can't seem to get our head above water. We can't find that peace. And it feels like everything is just against us. Don't know how else to explain it, but everything is just against us. This verse is for you because it says that, this is Paul talking, he says, I don't think that our present suffering is worth comparing to the glory that's to come in the future, the glory that's to be revealed, rather, to us in the future. And so he's talking about, the fact that we're all going to have those moments, or we're going to have those times where we're suffering. We're all going to have those, he's talking about persecution even. For the faith, and the whole thought behind that is that the suffering that we're having to deal with now, the things of this world, the things of this life, and they're nothing compared to the glory that's going to be revealed to us. I just want to encourage you that where you're at, don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to take a deep breath. Don't forget to understand that you belong to the Lord. And he has you. And so as you're taking steps forward, don't forget to take the step forward. Take a deep breath and step out in faith. Begin to pray and begin to understand what God wants for you in the moment, and take that leap of faith. And when you think, man, I'm just surrounded by nothingness here, I'm surrounded by darkness, or I'm surrounded by hopelessness, or I'm surrounded by fear, or I'm surrounded by people who are out to get me, or people who are against me, or just it seems like nothing's going my way. The end result, if we would take that deep breath, if we would take that step of faith and we would walk forward in that end result is going to be amazing. Even when it doesn't look that way, even when we think, oh man, if I do this, then bad things could happen. Well, if I know it's the right move, then I gotta do it. I gotta be willing to take that step of faith. I gotta be willing to get out there. I gotta be willing to walk that mile, and that when I do, I know that the outcome is gonna be that God's got my back. I know that the outcome is gonna be that I can get through this. This is the valley. This is a valley moment, but I need those valley moments so that I can grow. But the end result is always gonna be that the glory revealed to us in the future is far greater than the suffering we're going through now. So my prayer is that wherever you're at in life, just be encouraged. We've all been there. We've all gone through it. Maybe not the same exact circumstances as you, but we've all gone through it. And we've all had to have those moments where we need to take the leap of faith. And so I'm praying that you'll take the leap of faith. I'm praying that you'll take a deep breath. Understand that Jesus has you. He's got you. If you're walking in the Spirit, then you have nothing to worry about. You have no concerns. I mean, even though things are coming at you, even though you feel pressed down and struck and whatever, God's got you. It might be a process, and it might take some time to feel that peace, but to know that he does have you. He's got you. And all we need to do is never fear to take that step. Never fear to walk and take that step that the Lord is calling you to take. Sometimes he allows us to be in those moments so that we can know the peace that's to come. And sometimes it's hard, like when we're happy and carefree and go lucky and all that stuff, it's hard to sometimes see that this is a gift from God. But boy, when we get through that, when we have those dark times and we have those moments where we're struggling, And then that peace comes, that glory is revealed. Then we know it. I mean, then we know that gift. And so be thankful, because right now you're in a time of learning, you're in a time of growing, and it's growing pains for sure, but you're in a time of learning and growing. And I'm excited for you. I know that you don't want to hear that right now because you're in the dark stuff, but I'm excited for you for sure, because that means I can just see that around the corner there is a light that you cannot fathom. There's a glory that you cannot fathom. There's a hope that you cannot fathom. There is a peace that you cannot even fathom. It's a peace that surpasses all understanding. It's not a peace of the world, but it's a peace of God. Everything that you would need, and you're going to grow, and you're going to learn, and you're going to become stronger, and you're going to become better, and all the things that you're going through in this moment, it can't compare to what's to come. It can't compare. Please know, let this be a big hug from me to you, that right there with you. I'm right there with you. But even more so, Jesus is right there with you, because man fails. You know, when you look around and it seems like nobody's there for you, man fails, but Jesus is right there with you, and he's got you. He's got you. So don't be afraid to make the right moves. Don't be afraid to step forward. Don't be afraid to have that leap of faith. And I promise you, the glory that's to come, the glory that is to be revealed, it isn't even fathomable enough that we could compare our sufferings to it. It's so far greater. It's so far greater. So I pray that this blesses you today. I pray that it's an encouragement for you today. And I pray that you find peace. I pray that you find hope. I pray that your faith is built. It's being built stronger, better, so that when you go through even rough stuff in the future, it's I don't know, it makes it more palatable, I guess is the word that I can come up with. But to understand that God is just, he's got you, and he is the supreme being of over all, of over everything, and he has got you. So let that be an encouragement to you. I love you. I hope to see you Sunday. Got a feeling it's going to be a little bit of a tougher message, and it's going to be harder to digest, I think. Maybe not. But that's all I'm going to say about Sunday's message. So I hope you come 9:30. If you can't, tune in online, and it'll be there waiting for you if you can't tune in at 9:30 either. So I love you, and I hope that you're having a good week. If you're in the darkness again, I pray that you find that light, and I pray that you find that peace and that hope. And I hope to see you soon. God bless.